Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a small little video about the new changes to the H1Z1 map that are on test server. If you haven't hopped onto the test server, I hadn't noticed this. I've only been on the deathmatch, as you know, but on the actual, in-game solos and stuff in the map, they have changed a lot of things about the cities and the towns and the buildings, just suburb communities and everything. And I kind of noticed as I was spawning down here, the colors and the fog looks a lot different. I mean, obviously the colors look different. It's going back to the preseason 3 style colors, sort of. But the fog itself seems to be way more prevalent on 500 render distance. Maybe I'm just, not used to it. I haven't been playing H1 that much with COD coming out here recently, but it seemed like the fog was very prevalent. But I checked out a little bit of PvE, went to Ranchito, checked it out, and went to Cranberry and checked it out. Or not Cranberry, I didn't get to go to Cranberry. I went to Harris Bluff and checked it out. And the majority of the changes are just aesthetically. The buildings, a lot of them, the windows have been boarded up with wood. A lot of your main buildings that have the storefront with 5-6 windows, 4 out of 5 of those windows are boarded up. I don't know how I feel about that, because a lot of the times when you need to get out of a sticky situation, you can run to a window, punch the window out midair, and hop right in. But see, the sports center here has not been changed. The next buildings, the wood has been changed. These buildings have always been blocked off, but the wood has been changed to look a little different. It does look good, but see, these buildings, 3 out of 4, I can't talk, 3 out of 4 of those windows have been boarded up, so that really blocks off the accessibility of that building. And then in Pleasant Valley at the police department here, they've added this grassy area with trees. This was not like this. I guess that's, good. You can use the trees as cover if you're caught out in the open like that, but it really isn't going to affect anything. It seems like they've added a lot of trees there, but the biggest thing that they have added is a ton of walls around the place, tiny little head glitching walls that you can just use as cover if you get stuck in a sticky situation. I am not at one currently, but I will skip to when I am at one I will talk about it once I am at one. Now, they did change the colors, like I said. They don't, to me, look as different on the solos and stuff in the actual map as it does on the deathmatch. The deathmatch looks way more vibrant and bright than the actual in-game map does. So I don't really know if they've changed the colors of this fully or not, because it doesn't seem to me like they have. Now here I just go to the iPhone. The iPhone hasn't changed that much. I'll kind of just show it a tiny bit and then skip on to when I was in Ranchito. Ranchito had the biggest changes that I could tell, but that was just because the area that I went to had changed a ton. But as I said, here all that has changed really is that the wood is different on the windows. A lot more of the windows have been boarded up, and that's about all that's changed here. Now I'm going to skip ahead to when I'm in Ranchito. Now here we're headed into Ranchito, and at first I went to the restaurant here in the center, and as you can see, there's the tiny walls I was talking about. They've also changed the parking lot a ton, and they've made it really easily accessible with the vehicles, because before there was just a tiny little gap that you could drive through, and there was tables everywhere, and it was really annoying and hard to get out of the parking lot. But now they've widened the area that you can drive out of, and changed up the walls differently, so it's very easy to get out of now. Other than that, all they've done is changed the wood and added wood to the windows, like I said. But I don't know how it's going to change the map that much. I went to Harris Bluff, and I'll skip to that now. Harris Bluff had not changed at all, to be honest. Just like I said, the walls and stuff had been boarded up. But other than that, I didn't even hardly see a building that had been changed. You see that carrot building there has been changed to have more wood on the windows, and this building has been changed. They just all have really boarded up windows now, so I don't really know how I feel about that. It is going to change combat and streets, that's for sure. Let me know what you guys think. If you've hopped onto the test server and checked it out, and if I missed anything, be sure to let me know. I didn't get to go to Cranberry because of the gas this game. Very unfortunate I didn't get to check it out. Let me know if there's anything that's, different in Cranberry, or if it's just, the wood to the windows like all these others are. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.